Soul Simmers, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to talk about something so incredibly fun, and that is cross-pack compatibility. I know it sounds not very sexy. However, it is actually a really fun topic because obviously we have so much DLC for The Sims right now, and at this point, the Sims team has actually implemented a lot of cross-pack gameplay, meaning that whenever you own 2 packs, they actually have gameplay that only works when you own those 2 specific DLCs. I have a long list of over, I would say 65 different cross-pack compatibility gameplay features. It is so hard to say that one correctly on this list today, and I have tried to group them or categorize them in a more sensible way so that it's easier for you to follow this video. You can actually skip ahead also to specific chapters that sound interesting to you, and I did my best to showcase all of them in today's video. However, if you ever have any questions on how to actually use a certain feature, feel free to pop in the comments down below, because me or other people in the Sims community are more than happy to help you out. We're kicking off with the first category, which is pets. So this category contains all of the cross-pack compatibility gameplay features that has to do with pets. The first one being cats and dogs interacting with various other animals from other packs like horses and the mini goats and sheep. Next up, if you have cats in your game, they can actually play with the yarn basket from Nifty Knitting, or they can play with the laundry water drops if you have the laundry pack. Dust bunnies can find items from other packs when they are searching for treasure. Animals, the ones that you can find in Cottage Living and the Horse Ranch pack, are affected by weather, so there's a relationship with the seasons there. Infants can actually go sleep next to cats and dogs, which is incredibly cute to see. When you have City Living, cats can actually hunt for mice in your apartments, and aggressive dogs can scare foxes off if you have Cottage Living. If a werewolf howls near a dog, then the dog will actually howl back. The second category that we're going to dive into is occults. Mermaids' hydration needs will actually go up when they do any other water-related activities, like using the sauna from Spa Day, the slide from Backyard Stuff, or even the hydration facial mask from Spa Day as well. Mermaids will also increase their singing skill that came with City Living much faster than any other Sims, tying into the lore that mermaids are natural-born singers. Spellcasters will actually learn the medium skill from the Paranormal Stuff pack much faster than other Sims because of their spellcaster background, they are more inclined to being a medium. Mermaids, the one that came with Island Living, can actually summon weather conditions that came with seasons. If you own vampires and cats and dogs, you can actually extract plasma from animals, so you can use the vet machine to take plasma packs from animals so vampires can feed off of pets. When you both have werewolves and vampires, you unlock a bunch of specific interactions between those 2 species, and they can also have a supernatural brawl with each other. Vampires will also not like drinking plasma from a werewolf. If a vampire drinks from a Strangerville possessed person, they will actually become possessed themselves. If you have Eco Lifestyle, you can actually make different juices with the Fizzy Station that have different effect on Sims if you have certain expansion packs. You can actually make a fizzy drink that will make Sims infected with the Strangerville virus. You can make Sims resistant to water by using honey, or you can actually fill a vampire's hunger need by making plasma-infused juice. If you have both the Spellcaster and the Cats and Dogs pack, you can actually set a pet as their magical familiar, and that means that they can summon their pet everywhere and anywhere. Vampires can actually protect themselves from the sun by using an umbrella. This is only needed if you own seasons. Werewolves that have the enhanced smell unlocked can smell other types of occults and identify them, meaning that basically any other occult pack will have cross-compatibility with werewolves. The sun-soothing facial mask that came with Spa Day can actually be used on vampires to make them sun-resistant, or to any other sim to cure their sunburn, which is a feature that came with Island Living. Werewolves can actually devour mini sheeps and goats, which always makes me sad. The next category is quite short, but I still decided to group them together, and it's the achievements category. There is collections in the game, and basically any pack that comes out almost always adds a new collection to the game. So there's plants, fish, stone, little figurines that you can collect, and the more packs that you have, the more you can actually complete. Snowy Escape has a hidden lifestyle called Frequent Traveler, and unlocking this allows you to ask people about their home region, and it will give you secret information about the worlds in the game. With the Growing Together pack, we actually got the milestones feature in the game. However, there's also a huge amount of milestones that are actually linked to other packs, like for instance, exploring Salvadorian culture and visiting Granite Falls. If you want to have a full list of the milestones that are available for cross-pack compatibility gameplay, I'll make sure to link to a website in the description box down below that includes all of the cross-pack compatibility milestones. The next category is making or saving money. If you own Nifty Knitting, you actually have access to a platform called Plopsy, which is kind of the Sims version of Etsy. And you can not only sell knitted items on Plopsy, you can also sell candles that you can make either with Seasons or with Eco Lifestyle. You can sell flower arrangements, and you can sell paintings and sculptures and many, many more things. If you have the Cottage Living pack or the Horse Ranch expansion, you can actually use wool from the mini sheep or the llamas to knit if you have Nifty Knitting. If you have the Get Famous pack, there's actually a lot of activities that you can gain fame from that come from other expansions. For instance, Base Game, Get to Work, City Living, Vampires, Romantic Garden, and Snowy Escape all have activities that can gain you fame. If you own the Dine Out pack, you can actually have foods from a bunch of other packs show up in your restaurant menu, meaning that the more packs you have, the more extensive you can make your menu. You can actually collect beeswax that comes with Seasons to make candles if you have Eco Lifestyle. Water collectors, solar panels, and windmills from Eco Lifestyle are actually affected by the weather from Seasons, so they will produce more on the day where the weather is actually beneficial to their collecting system. If you have the Get to Work pack, you're actually able to open your own business, and if you have other packs, you can actually sell a bunch of those things in your own business, like being able to sell candles, for instance, in your own candle shop. The next category all revolves around kids. If you have Spa Day and Parenthood, your kids can actually do meditation and yoga to work on their emotional control character value. Snowy Escape comes with a vending machine where kids can actually get Void Critter cards that they can then use with the playing machine that came with the Parenthood stuff pack. If you own the Parenthood pack and also the Get to Work or the Cats and Dogs pack, there's actually a really fun little gameplay that goes across generations. If as a kid, your kid plays with the Doctor set a lot that came with Parenthood, and then they become a doctor or a vet later on in life, they will get a special happy moodlet when they're working because it reminds them of something that they dreamed of as a kid. The next section is all about education. Teenagers can actually apply to university early if they graduate early, so this is a cross feature between high school years and university. If you own both the Get Famous and Go to University pack, you can actually have your famous Sims boost admission chances for uni applicants, for instance, their children. Also, getting a uni degree will actually give you a head start in many careers, also the careers that come with other packs. Another cross-pack compatibility between university and high school is that if you are a high school dropout, it will actually be harder to get accepted into university, and you will probably not be able to get into any of the honored degrees. If you do want to do that, you would first need to get an online diploma first and still graduate from high school. If you have high school years, teens can actually take classes where they will gain skills on archaeology and Salvadorian culture, which came with Jungle Adventure. Or if they take art classes, they will gain acting skill, which came with Get Famous, or they can gain the photography skill, which actually came with the Moschino pack. Elective classes in university actually have a list of classes available for skills from other packs like knitting, singing, and water efficiency. The next section is all about weather, which means that it will heavily focus on seasons. Seasons actually work in each world, but every world has their own climate. So for instance, it never snows in Oasis Springs, but it rains a lot in Henford-on-Bagley. The durability of servos, the ones that came with University, will actually go down if they're out in the rain, or if they do any water-related activities like play in a sprinkler or go down a water slide. If a servo is struck by lightning, they will be fully recharged and get a special moodlet. If you live on a lot with an industrial footprint, the mechanism that came with Eco Lifestyle, you will actually get acid rain instead of normal rain. Sims can get sick from playing in mud puddles from acid rain. The last category is kind of anything that didn't really fit into another category, so this is just kind of a random list. Bonehilda, the maid that came with a paranormal pack, and the butler that came with luxury pack can also do laundry and vacuums. Club activities with the clubs that you can set from Get Together actually can have requirements that are linked to other specific packs, like hobbies, or age ranges, etc. If you have Bust the Dust and your floor gets dusty, you can also use the robot vacuum from Cats and Dogs, and if you have pets, dust will actually accumulate faster in your home. If you have Seasons and My Wedding Stories, you can actually use the flower arranging table to make a wedding bouquet for your own wedding. If you own Snowy Escape and you want to build on the rock climbing skill, you can actually use the climbing wall that came with the fitness stuff pack as well. If Sims with a high knitting skill, the one that came with Nifty Knitting, tries to cross stitch, the one that came with Cottage Living, they will get a special moodlet and increased skill gain because it's a similar skill. If you own the For Rent and the Laundry Day pack, you can actually build shared laundry spaces. As long as it is a shared room, everyone living in that building can do their laundry there. That was the whole list for today. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite cross-pack pack compatibility gameplay feature is, because I would absolutely love to hear it. And obviously, if I have missed one that you know of, also make sure to mention it in the comments down below. If this video was helpful to you in any way, please toss it a cheeky like, because it does really help the video get to more people. And also, if you're not subscribed to my channel, I make a bunch of more Sims 4 content, like Let's Plays, mod NCC reviews, and tutorials. So if that's up your alley, please make sure to hit that subscribe button right now. And with all of that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, everyone!